A person of interest in the Jacob Wetterling case wants his child pornography trial moved out of the Twin Cities.
Danny Heinrich is also asking a federal judge to throw out DNA and other evidence. Heinrich's attorneys made the request to a federal judge in a series of motions filed ahead of a hearing later this month. Last summer, authorities found a number of illegal images of kids inside his Annandale home. Heinrich was then charged with 25 counts of child pornography. Legal experts tell WCCO Heinrich's status as a person of interest in the Wetterling case is likely a factor for some of the requests. Esme Murphy joins us now with a closer look at exactly what Danny Heinrich is asking for us.
Well, that's right, Angela and Frank. Perhaps the most significant motion filed is that Heinrich wants his child porn trial moved out of the Twin Cities. Legal experts we talk with say it's possible Heinrich may eventually ask for his trial to be moved out of state.
Arrested Daniel James.
When authorities first announced Danny Heinrich's arrest on child pornography charges, they also named him a person of interest in the 26-year-old unsolved disappearance of Jacob Wetterling. Court documents reveal that Heinrich was one of the earliest suspects in the Wetterling case. Now Heinrich's attorneys want his trial, scheduled to be heard this July in Minneapolis, moved. Heinrich's attorneys could eventually request the trial be moved to another city with a federal courthouse in Minnesota, or they could ask it be moved to another state. Legal experts we spoke with, including attorney Joe Tamburino, say requests to move federal trials rarely succeed.
But these are all situations that the odds are against a change of venue.
Heinrich also wants a judge to bar a DNA swab taken from him during a July 2015 search. DNA evidence has linked Heinrich to the 1989 abduction and sexual assault of another Minnesota boy, Jared Shirel. Heinrich can't be prosecuted in that case because of the statute of limitations. Heinrich's defense team also wants authorities to give them any evidence they have on Heinrich in any case, which would include the Wetterling case, Jared Shirel's abduction, as well as a series of unsolved sexual assaults on boys in the 1980s in Paynesville. Heinrich's defense team asked that evidence from any other case not be introduced at his child pornography trial. Heinrich also wants the court to throw out statements he made to investigators last July. That's a big deal because that is when he told the FBI that they would find child porn at his home and that he was, quote, a dirty old man. Heinrich's attorneys did not return our phone calls. Heinrich's request will be presented to a judge and a magistrate at a motions hearing later this month.
And so do we know if evidence in the Wetterling case, will it make its way into this child porn case?
You know, legal experts that I spoke with say that that's highly unlikely. However, the Wetterling case is almost certain to come up at this hearing later this month because of this change of venue motion because of pretrial publicity.
All right. Thank you, Esme.